In this section we examine what it means to have a negative index. So what does x to the power of negative 1 actually mean? We know what x to the power of 2 means. It means multiply x out 2 times, or x to the 3 means multiply x out 3 times. We can see here the definition for a negative index. In the first case on the left, if we've got a to any negative power, what it actually means is it's 1 divided by the same base with a positive power. Alternatively, if you've got a to the negative p on the bottom line of a fraction, you can take it to the top line and it becomes a to the positive power. Let's have a look at how we apply that. Here we've got 3k to the negative 1. Now the negative 1 only applies to the base k, not the 3. So when we rearrange this with positive indices, we take the k to the bottom line to form a new fraction, so it's 3 over k to the 1. Or another way of expressing that is 3 over k. Here's another example where the only negative power is applied to the b. So it's 3b to the negative 2 all over 7. What we do here is we take the b and take it to the bottom line of a fraction, and it becomes b to the positive 2, or b squared. So our final result is 3 over 7b squared. Here's a longer example, and what we need to do here is work through each line of the fraction separately. So it might be wise to pause to see you agree with the first step. When we multiply through the top line, we get 15, and because we've got common bases, we add the indices for the m and the p. Likewise in the bottom line, 6 2s are 12, and then we add the indices for the m and for the p. So here's our result. 3 5s are 15, we add the indices, so we get m to the 6, p to the 4, and on the bottom line 12 and m to the 8, p to the 7. Now to do division, what we need to do is go through, and if we're looking at the indices, we subtract the indices for the common base. So 6 take 8 is negative 2 for the power for m, and 4 take 7 is negative 3, so that applies for the p. With the numbers, we know that 15 and 12 do not divide exactly into each other, but we do know that 3 goes into 15 5 times and into 12 4 times. So here's our result. 5 m to the negative 2, p to the negative 3 all over 4. Now to rearrange this with positive indices, we need to look at the m and the p and take them to the bottom line of the fraction. So the index changes from a negative to a positive. So we get 5 all over 4m squared p cubed. You'll notice the only things that have changed are the terms with the m and with the p. So there's our final result.